Hello there, this is SD. Hope that you are well. We're going for number 64 on this streak. We've rolled Kestrel B, which is a very good ship. We already did Slug C earlier, and that is also a very good ship, so this is my day for getting more relaxing ships done, it seems. I like to start my crew on this ship like this, with the Mantis free to run back to shields if needed. I'd like to see that beacon, so let's head up here. Not too concerned about finding an early store, but you know, I want to know if they're there, even if I don't go to them, so that I know, how many there are likely to be for the rest of the sector. You can lose crew on that even if you have a clone bay, which we don't have anyway. Move in to examine the station. This is not going very well so far, but it's fine. Come on in. Jump out before the ASB hits me. Yeah, we'll intervene to defend the outpost. Our people are a little bit out of position, but it's fine. As long as my Zoltan does not depower shields. They probably targeted my doors there in part because when you have borders on your ship, the game doors get added to smart targeting. And I think at the point that they fired that missile, there were still borders on my ship. I need to look at the video to be exactly sure whether or not they were still on the ship. They certainly were gone by the time that the missile had hit, but it's not when it hits that counts in terms of their targeting. Okay, so there's one store. There may be no others in this sector. That's fine. This ship just needs to get second shield bubble up and then start building up scrap ready for some upgrades, usually in Sector 2 or late in Sector 1. It's a pulsar. They're boarding me. It looks like it's a rock. And indeed it is. Good. Weapons are all offline. Unfortunately, our weapons got hit there as well. I'm going to keep my Zoltan just parked in weapons, so that even if the pulsar hits again, we keep one laser up. Oh, fuck. It looks like they have an NG over there. Now. Our weapons get hit again. That was an annoying fight. But pulsar fights often are. Check this beacon. Oh, cool. This fight is a double scrap reward, and we can probably crew kill it as well. Good. I could wait for them to board again, but frankly, let's just shoot at them. Yeah. Oh, you asshole. Okay, well, we need to hope for a rock resist. Nope. From the fact that we had already set a fire, we weren't going to be able to reliably get that NG to port us again anyway. Like, he was down at about 60 health already by the time we noticed. So it's not as if we, had we not shot, that they necessarily would have come our way. There's a store there, but I'm not bothered about that. Let's just get our shields up. If we get a reasonable amount of scrap in these next 2 jumps, maybe we'll board them, but that is unlikely. We do that, we can damage enough systems. It's a very good thing that Kestrel B has. You can potentially damage many, many, many systems per volley. And that prevents them from charging their FTL. So yeah, we'll take this jump. If we get a really good reward there, we'd probably need a drop. But if we got a really good reward here, we could go check out the store. Otherwise, we just continue on to look at stores next sector. We are not paying your stupid toll. Nope. You know you want to drop me a random hull repair drone, right? There's a few weapons we could buy for 45 scrap, but I don't think there's any that we would want. Most of the weapons that are available that cheaply are like one shot, 1 power deals, and we already have a bunch of those. And we can't buy hacking or anything else. We will attack this ship, which can't hurt us, so it's time to train. We could theoretically train shields here. I might put someone in there to see, but the only way we get shield training is if we dodge the ion and then the laser hits shields. Which, while that theoretically can happen, is likely to take a very, very long time. And since I don't care much about shield training, I will not be trying to do that here. Okay, so you're gonna go there, you're gonna go here. Unfortunately, we can't see what crew they have over there, so I have no idea whether or not we have a viable crew kill. We'll look into that after the training is done. The Zoltan here has got. We could probably set these lasers up in such a way that you could fire 2, you could auto-fire 2 of them and just have them do it once in a while, but, you know, offset them enough that the lasers don't break through their shields, but I can't be bothered to do that. Zoltan got most of level 1, I guess. Let's keep an eye on how much training they get. Looks like this human will actually get level 1 shields. Yep, exactly. Okay, training's done. Go in shield so that I can power my oxygen. So we want to shoot their own oxygen, but I don't know what level it is or what they have to repair, so just keep an eye on things. That's looking like it's probably an NG, in which case it's not happening. Yeah, never mind. These basic lasers take about 10 seconds to charge normally, but we have max weapon manning, and yet they were still getting fixed within pretty much one cycle of them being charged. That means it's an NG. A human or any equivalent crew would take slightly longer than the time it takes these to charge once. And a Mantis would take significantly longer. A Mantis, you'd be able to do it twice and then some. Wow! Cool. Yeah, see, these people are not repairing with NGs. Not sure what exactly they do have repairing over there. It looks like they may well have several Lances over there. That, or we've got loads of fires. We'll never know. Okay. I don't expect to use that like I did in the Rock B run, where a dropped Hermes missile was the only thing that really allowed us to get anywhere in the run, but who knows? We had to do boarding on fucking Zoltan Sea recently, so we'll agree to rescue the store. Excellent, that's in the next sector. That's a fight and a store, and we know where it is. We do not have enough space, unfortunately, to take another jump reliably. It doesn't show that here, but that's because we jumped into the exit, which is in a nebula, whereas if we jumped here, not so much. We don't mind Zoltan sectors. We hack through Zoltan shields quite quickly. Take the top route, we see more beacons that way, here and like there. And we need to keep that in mind, that is a fight store. No, do not look in the Zoltan Eye. One moment. Okay. Go here, that sea is by far the most. It's the border police. Let's vent these idiots out. Go to the med bay. These guys can't hurt me, so I just deal with the boarding situation, and then once once that's dealt with. I just need to make sure they don't break those shields, but we can stop that. They stunned their own guy and delayed their progress, and once one of their crew in here die, they'll just run in. Gonna have the Zoltan stay in there anyways. We might as well attempt to crew kill this. Although that being level 2 oxygen makes this rather awkward. Hopefully we get fires. I wouldn't normally hope for that against a level 2 oxygen ship, but Zoltans are really bad at fighting fires. Probably won't work though, because they have a medbay. Nope. Not happening. Oh well. More pulsars. These pulsars, please stop hitting my weapons. I was hoping there might be a bunch of fires over there, but no luck. If I let the fight continue, they could easily, like, have something like that happen, and then our one-shot misses, they get their weapons back, and they start damaging us. Let's not have that. So normally Zoltan sectors are only 2 stores, and they're guaranteed 2 stores, but of course the event store does not count towards that limit, and that's a guaranteed one. So we have 3 stores guaranteed at basically these beacons. We've already seen this, so this, we know that's one, and there are 2 others at this, or this. Let's go to the beacons that see the most of those that we haven't already spotted. We can't take damage here unless we let the Mantis break the doors, which we will not do. There's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many jumps do we have before the exit? It looks like 8. So we can take let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I can decide whether or not I need to take, or want to take an extra one. Yeah, I can finish my shield training here, but who cares? We're not killing this. Fire against this ship with level 2 oxygen on the first go is not actually something we want. Go kaboom. No. If I accept your scrap, you won't go kaboom. I'm sure you can see my dilemma. This layout is usually reasonably easy to crew kill, but then this layout usually has a teleporter in that room. Had we got a fire, we still might have managed it. That did not occur. Okay, there's cloaking here and a bunch of weapons that we don't want, so we're buying cloaking. Ooh. And I am going to pop out for a moment. Okay, we're back. So we picked up cloaking. None of the weapons here appeal to me, which is why I went ahead and got cloaking. One of the things about Kestrel B, you've got all 4 of your weapon slots already filled in. So like on a lot of ships, getting a small bomb early would be a good addition. But here, it doesn't really significantly improve our output. Kestrel B has one of the better starting loadouts in the game, and you do better against sort of 2 shield ships with just these than the great majority of ships. So you can afford to put things off longer. I think in one of the recent videos I was talking about when to get cloaking early, and in this situation, like if this store had a flak, I'd have bought the flak, left cloaking, and hoped to get, say, hacking at this store. But that option's not here. So, and cloaking is, and I have no idea what will be at that store. There might be nothing useful here. So I'd rather, get the good thing that is here in front of me. So we're going to make for this store anyway. We probably won't have enough scrap to do anything useful at the store portion of this, but it is still a guaranteed fight, so we want to go there anyway. Yeah, this ship is all NG's crew killing. Via shooting oxygen was never going to happen. We will engage the rebel and rescue the space dock. This fight's going to be annoying because they have a defense drone too, but... Really? There we go. frustrating early volleys in that one, but not actually a particularly dangerous fight. Yeah, so there's hacking here. It would be nice to be able to afford it, but we can't. I'm keeping the Hermes, by the way, in case for some reason we decide to use it. There's no reason to sell it. I can't get anything by selling it. So I might as well hold on to it if we decide for some reason we need to become boarding ship. I've never done that on Kestrel B before, but then until a few days ago I'd never done it on Zoltan C before either. So, who knows? FTL will throw weird stuff at you sometimes. Doesn't really matter what we shoot at here. If we hit them once, they're dead. And given they have no pilot, that's exceedingly likely. And indeed, there is another store. Do we definitely have the space for this? Yes. So I might as well look there. There could be... Actually, we could get most weapons here. We could even buy a burst, too, by selling a basic laser and the Hermes. On the same basis, we could buy hacking here, but I don't think that downgrading our offense to get hacking in this case is worth it. We'd need to then hit every single shot to do any damage, so we'd end up not being able to hack weapons, which is the main thing I want to be doing with hacking anyway. No, let's hold off. It's a pity we didn't have like 10 more scrap, then we could have done it. Like if those beacons had been reversed in order, we'd be fine. Still, let's go to the abandoned sector. These abandoned and Zoltan are both 2-store sector guaranteed, so take a jump or two. Try to keep this bomb suppressed. Try to tag the shield while it's down. Okay, never mind. The bomb gets up too quickly again. Okay, we dropped them down to 1 shield bubble temporarily. Not a terrible offer, actually, since there was 5 fuel there. We may only get 2 more scrap for killing this. The medium scrap range in Sector 3 is 16 to 27, but we actually made significantly more than that. Okay, there's no hacking, but there are weapons here. Just checking to see if there's another store. The heavy laser one is worth getting on this, even though it doesn't increase the number of shots you do, because you fire that after the basic lasers and you're doing extra damage. So I'm going to take that, and I'm also going to take this chain laser, which does increase the number of shots I have. So sell this. We'll go like this for now, which does not require us to upgrade our weapons to do. And soon enough we'll upgrade to weapons 5 and run 5-shot volley with the last shot being a heavy laser. we've already seen this beacon, so let's go here. Now, the downside of doing this is that the chain laser is obviously significantly slower than the other lasers. Let's cloak now. I really need another power bar. I'll just hold it off in case I see another store quickly. Nope. Don't currently have anything to sell. We will attack this Zoltan ship. This doesn't do anything, so we just plug the missile. That might have hit us from cloaking, but thankfully it didn't. Nope. I want more scrap. That's unfortunate. We can't make more money before we go there. I'm skipping it then. In that case, let's buy a power bar. We can definitely farm back to 80 scrap before we go into the next sector. There are no more stores to see, so I don't care about maximizing visibility anymore. The Lanius sectors are always exactly two stores. Same as Zoltan ones. And Rock ones. Yuck. Good. As long as that burst 2 is down, we are safe. And now that the chain laser has spun up, it will stay down. Investigate the debris. Excellent. We have 80 scrap. Just like that. How many jumps do we have? Looks like 4. I'm going to start heading that way already in case we somehow get a fleet pursuit doubling. Well, that's annoying. They're going to get multiple volleys of these off. In all likelihood. So I might get the chain laser off in time. Considering they only have one shield, I might have been better off just going basic heavy in this fight, but it worked out fine in the end. Let's see if I can tag shields with basic and heavy. Yes, I can. Go here, there, and if we get the chance, we'll take that 4th extra jump before the exit. Otherwise, we don't. This is the rare fight where you have an ASB on your side instead of shooting at you. Considering we would easily defeat this ship even without an ASB on our side. That is quite nice. Good work, ASB. Free repair is not really necessary, but whatever. Okay, good. This enemy is very weak and could easily have come from Sector 1. I could train my shields here, but again, I'll do it at some point, or not. Now, if we don't see an immediate store next sector, we need to upgrade our weapons, because enemies in Sector 4 can have 3 shield bubbles, and we're currently still firing only 4 shots. Well, they're still able to hurt us, but it's not too likely. Good work. Pick that weapon to bring back up instead of the flak. No. Ironically, the lack of oxygen from the Lanius being in that room would have put that out, but because the Lanius ran out of the room, the fire remains. The Lanius might have died before the oxygen ran it out, though, in fairness. The lack of oxygen ran. No. We do not want to go to Zoltan 4. That is a terrible idea. Zoltan 4 is extremely dangerous. Hooray! I could buy mind control here too and just be done with my systems, but I don't want to do that. Actually have the cloak hack cycle up. And I do actually still want to get that weapon upgrade that I mentioned. Let's take a bunch of jumps, we'll circle around and hit this other store for fuel if nothing else, and we'll work on getting cloaking and hacking to level 2. No, I don't want to be in an alliance with you. I was going to say, let's see if we can do this without hacking, but why would I do that? That would be silly. I actually should have hacked evade here, and then I would have guaranteed taking the missile offline. I may now get hit by it because I didn't. Okay. No, I did manage to break it in time, thankfully. Yeah, if I had hacked evade there, my first volley, these would pop shields me to 3 damage into weapons guaranteed. 3 damage definitely takes the missile offline and leaves him with just the ion. Whatever, this is going to be a crew kill. Most likely. I might as well keep firing the chain laser to get it spun all the way up in case. So they're doing that because there's a fire in oxygen. Except to do anything about the fire in oxygen, they need to punch through multiple locked doors, one of which is in a room with more fires in it. And yeah, now they quickly realize they don't have enough hit points to deal with that. The door is locked again behind them. And that didn't happen again only because there was only one person battering on that door this time instead of two. But whatever, I know that's the last person on their ship. Because if there'd been any more people on their ship, it would have been two. I'll save my scrap for this other storm. We will attack. Now, this situation is not one for a pilot attack because these weapons are too fast. Don't know how many crew they have over there. This might be crew killable. They're gonna board us again. That human is very low on health. Okay. Okay, the resist is very helpful. Let's do this as well to make sure this human dies. Yep, we're gonna crew kill this. Buy the backup battery and some fuel, and let's start working on these systems. Get hacking to level 2 and engines to level 3. Then we're going to push cloaking to level 2 and we'll buy 4 power bars. Then we will be extremely safe instead of mostly safe as we are now. I'd love to be able to go there because that might give me a slug pilot, but I'd waste a jump. I don't care about that. Why am I not using all my tools? I have 16 drone parts, so there's no reason to try to be greedy. Win a couple of these fights, and we're completely safe anyway. By the way, there's no point in crew killing this ship. This particular event gives you the same reward either way. I can tell because it's the door hack event, and that's always the case for that particular FTL event. We get something to sell. I'm gonna buy power now. We can sort of alternate upgrades and power for a little bit, maybe. Could be a store there, where we could sell the stun ball. Have a quick glance. Nope. So there's no more stores this sector because they would have had to be. We already saw 2 stores in the nebula. The only other one that there could have been would have had to be at one of these non-nebula beacons. I don't think I saw all of the ones at the bottom, so there may have been one there, but oh, cool. We might eventually end up using that, depending on what other options FTL gives us. For the moment, I'm not that interested in upgrading to it. We win! Double reward is very welcome indeed. working weapons, these are annoying enough that I'm willing to risk them getting away. I don't want to get this one repeatedly. Good. They might have got away because of that decision, but this is only a low scrap reward, so it's not that bad if they do get out. You lose a jump, which is annoying. But I'd rather that than like have that hit my shields and then things spiral. Take quite a bit of damage in the time it would take them to get out. And I'm going to be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. So, let's keep going. No. And they're going to be dead before they come anywhere close to fixing their weapons. Chain laser, go! Next sector. We don't need stores. Let's see if we can look around. We don't have scanners, so actually being able to find the constructor flagship is just blind luck, but even if we don't, this tends to be quite a strong sector. Let's get you the fuck out of there. Just going to abandon my piloting, honestly. You know, if I take 1 damage there, so what? Now go stand there. There we go, we've pulled the pilot now, so we just took the 1 damage to our piloting system. That's not too bad. I have once lost a pilot to the fact that instead of that being a boarding drone, it was an ion intruder drone. So it made a breach in the piloting room, and then let off its ion pulse that stunned my pilot in the room with no oxygen. That was very irritating. It was a fully trained slug pilot. Being in a mid-game rebel sector, I will probably prioritize Shield 6 more than I normally would, because, you know, there could be multi-offensive drone enemies here. You know, often I will put this off until Sector 7 or even 8 and push the cloaking and hacking upgrades. But the cloaking hacking cycle doesn't have very many things that it fails against. One of the things it does fail against is auto ships that have, like, you know, 6 power and drones and run a Combat 2 and a Combat 1 or something like that. Use the whole cloak time. We nearly actually had a system level burn down over there because we set 2 fires. It's exceedingly rare that you would ever see an auto ship lose a level of a system due to fire, but it can happen. Oh, nice. Well, we could potentially run hull 2, heavy 2, heavy 1, basic. But what I'd rather do would be get something like a flak to put in front of these. That's pretty funny. It looks like it's a basic laser. Lol. Get 100% cloak evade though first before I up my shields. See if I can hit their piloting, which I can't. It's guaranteed level 2. I can cloak their first volley safely, and then if they have no evade, they aren't really gonna get another volley that's dangerous off ever again. Don't cut the cloak short. Use the whole cloak. Level 2 hack and level 2 cloak would eventually fail against the burst 2, which is why I switched to firing at weapons after my first attempts at hitting piloting failed. Good lord, now we really do need a store. If we find the constructor flagship, we're going to have to chuck some of this stuff out. Because that's a guaranteed weapon drop. Buy that. Surrender your stuff to me. Those weapons are too dangerous. We'll shoot at shields first. Also shoot at them second. And normally I would obviously not shoot until the cloak ends, but in this case, if we do that, they're going to definitely escape, whereas they're probably escaping anyway. I forgot to engage my hack, for fuck's sake. You just get out of there. Bye, stun bomb. It's apparently the day of finding 3 power laser weapons. wonder, should I upgrade now so that I can chuck a basic laser instead of the stun bomb, since the stun bomb sells for more money? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we can run these for the moment. And that makes us another about 10 to 12 scrap. Stun bomb sells for 22, I think. Scrap some of the debris. I'm more interested in finding a store at the moment just to sell some of this crud. One heavy laser will guarantee taking it out, so I can chuck the other stuff into weapons. Boo! You got rid of the only weapon I didn't care about. There we go. Hooray! We can sell this stuff and not lose more scrap. We're definitely selling this and this. Let's buy mind control while we're here. All this fuel. So weapon-wise... And this is one option. Something like that. I don't like losing the heavy laser, though. What I really want is another 2-power weapon in that slot. The only thing here is a hull laser 1, though, which I do not want to fill that role. Let's go like this for now. Actually, a charge 2 heavy 2 we'll go with right now. And let's put the chain laser up there as well, just because... Nah, put the basic laser up. So I think the long and short of this is I'm never going to use this hull 2. You know, this I could rotate back in if I find a good 2-power shield popping weapon. And I could run, you know, flak 1, chain laser, heavy 2, heavy 1. For the moment, let's go like this. We're diving, I don't care. Switch those missiles. Could run those, but that's sort of awkward. If I wanted to run the charge ion as a shield popping 2-power weapon, I'd want another charge ion. We could look out for that, like charge ion, heavy 2, heavy 1 is a perfectly viable setup. we've got several free jumps now, but I'm probably going to just take a big dive. We guaranteed to dodge this, so... We will at least go here. Probably should have let my cloaking get a little bit closer to coming back. Should I take all three of these? Yeah, I'm going to take all three of these. That will cause me to double dive, but so what? I was just holding off in case they hacked my hacking. Get the charge laser up all the way. Too much dodging. Yeah, now that we've got, you know, our weapon situation more sorted out, I'm probably going to upgrade weapons next, rather than doing the shield upgrade I described earlier. Because charge 2, heavy 2, heavy 1 would be quite nice to be looking at. Nope. The consumable situation is quite good now, since we got 5 of each from the Constructor's flagship. Use the entirety of the cloak. And we're safe now. Mostly. I think maybe theoretically 2 asteroids can hit me fast enough to allow the beam drone to also do me damage. No, I don't trust rebels. Nope. And we make for the exit now. And let's get our cloaks being close off cooldown. Close to being off cooldown, I should say. Language is hard. I guessed I could cloak both of those in one volley, so I figured I might well, one volley, one go. So I figured I might as well try it. Pirate! We don't have protection against the rock live mine, and I prefer pirate sectors to rock sectors a little bit anyway. There are more stores in rock sectors, but we're not in a situation where we desperately need a store anymore. Is that the Federation base quest or something? I don't remember. Ah! Yeah, this is the kind of thing that I was considering getting a shield upgrade for. But now I just need to worry about the Combat 2 drone and the asteroid field, which is quite enough to worry about, really. One damage for this fight is a very acceptable outcome. On my streak that went to 79 and is my PB, I did go to a Rebel Stronghold 5 and I fought a ship like this in an asteroid field, but it had a Combat 2 drone and a Combat 1 drone. And I still only had 2 shield bubbles because I was breeding fly cloaking. And it dropped me from about 25 hull to, I think I ran away with 2 in basically barely any time flat. Hold for the pulsar. That's annoying, our doors are ionized. Okay, good. You have a flak one, please. Okay, you have long-range cannons, so I'll forgive you for not having a flak one. So, I guess we need to think about what we want to do with these weapons. These 2 weapons both being 3 power is really awkward. The problem with the Charge 2 is that in order to use it to get through shields properly, you have to charge it up. You know, in the late game, you have to charge it up all the way. I'm wondering about this. Is this manageable? Let's try it. I can definitely get the upgrades because we can sell these. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But ideally, we either swap this for a flak or this for another charge ion. I don't care which particular trade we make. And then we have weapons that are really good at getting through shields and really good at dealing, you know, enormous amounts of hull damage when they get through the shields. Let's start working on our shields now. Okay, that's annoying. You stay there, please. Let them shoot the first one. I actually split that. I didn't intend to do that. If you engage the hack at exactly the right frame, it will actually split the shots between different volleys. And I did that completely inadvertently there. Let's crew kill these fuckers. You go help out. We still have just our basic crew that we started the run with, but we've got our systems and our weapons, and that's what actually matters. We will fight this ship. Get the charge ion all the way up. Good. Nope. Actually, is crew killing feasible here? It probably is. It is. More scrap. No, we're not surrendering to slavers. It'd be kind of worth considering accepting a crew member here, honestly. I'll see if they offer me one that's any good. A slug would be great, a NG would be good. Let's hold our charge ion until after they cloak a second time. That way I can fire it at full charge, and then auto-fire it after that. And keep up the damage on their shields. You go there. Cloak so that you die. Nope. Because we just crew killed. Didn't we? Do you really still have somebody alive over there? Okay, well, never mind. You're not going to stay alive. And if we crew kill, we have a 2/3 chance to get a crew member anyway. We didn't. Oh well. I don't want a human anymore. I can't cloak hack cycle here anyway because they've hacked my hacking. So break the cloak, keep the chain, ion chain going. Sure thing, dodge all my shots. You stop going on my weapons room, please. Oh my lord. Let the ion go out because we don't have any ion chain built up there anyway. They clearly have a system repair drone over there, or NGs, or both. Because of how fast they're fixing stuff. It's going my weapons again. Fuck off. Get off my goddamn shit. Fix these multiple breaches in here. We can let a couple more solar flares hit us, it's fine. That's it, cloaking. Okay. Breaches are fixed. We definitely couldn't leave this beacon until we fixed the weapons and the hack at a minimum anyway. We might as well finish repairing. back in there and I can jump out before this hits us. That fight was very irritating. I guess this was an escort. I could buy a rock. There are not really any weapons here worth swapping for. I could buy the fire beam for crew killing phase 1, but I have heavy 2, heavy 1. I already am fine at that. I want stuff that helps me pierce shields, and I don't have any of those available here. Just check there's not another store right next to us. Yeah, let's buy a rock. If I get the chance, I'll make the rock my new pilot. Good. Yeah, the problem with ion weapons is, generally speaking, you need 2 of them. And we do not have that second one. I mean, I'm a big fan of ions, and the charge ion in particular, but it is its limitation that one charge ion on its own is not good enough to keep an ion chain up. We do not quite have 2 jumps, so I might as well just take this guaranteed fight and then go to the exit. We'll charge the charge ion up all the way here. We can sell as many missiles as you want to buy. Check here. So we can't get a weapon from Kazakh here because we can't fulfill the requirements of the quest, but whatever. What have you got for me? Goodbye, charge laser. I'd like something faster than this chain laser, but, you know. Oh, well, maybe we'll get it. Charge ion, I meant to say, not charge laser. We sold the charge laser earlier. Stealth weapons! NG go splat. We could crew kill this, but I don't want to sit around getting hit by solar flares, so let's blow them up. As soon as we can, we will upgrade our cloaking to level 3 to take full advantage of stealth weapons. Don't need to do cloak hack cycling things since their weapons are completely smashed and breached. So we'll go here, back down. We know there are no more stores because Mantis Emeralds maxes at 2 and we've already seen 2. So we just want to farm all the fights. Almost too late on that. Because there may not be any more stores, I particularly don't care about crew kills, because if I get a 1 in 9 crew kill and it gives me a weapon that I don't want and I just want to get rid of and can't, well, I'm not benefiting as much as if I just blown the ship up. I could almost see accepting that, but since I'm going to circle back around, I want to make sure I have enough fuel to make sure I definitely get out of the sector if I don't get any more from these fights. Fuck off. Good. You have fucked off, and I approve of this. Don't need to worry about holding the weapons back now, because stealth weapons. Why couldn't that connect to this? Take a look here. Ah. There's entirely too many mantis on my ship. Crunch. getting these free repair rewards that we really don't need, since we're about to get loads of free repairs when we go into Sector 8 anyway. We'll be diving at the exit after we leave this pulsar. Switch those weapons off. Keep them switched off. By depowering these systems, it means that if they get hit by the ion pulsar, it doesn't do as much damage because it does an amount of ion damage equal to the power in the system halved and then rounded up. I think it has to, it always does at least 1. So I suppose it's half plus 1. I suppose we can demonstrate. Yeah, so we have 4 on that system. Half rounded up. Not half rounded up, half plus 1. This had 1 in it, which is half plus 1, but it rounds up. I suppose that's where the rounding up comes in. I'm confusing myself. I knew what I meant, I just was struggling to actually articulate the correct words. Which, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, probably will not surprise you. So I'm good at stumbling over my words. Keep shooting. Get off my ship, rebel scum. Whoa, that's a lot of fights. A repair station would be nice, but not that essential. And I'd like to make scrap. There are 2 of them there in the middle that we can get, so... I don't think if I hack piloting here I can safely guarantee taking these down. Let's see. If I hack piloting, that clears 3 shields away, and this does 8 damage. This is 2, 2, 3, 1 or 2. It would actually take them all out. However, I'm forced to cloak this early. I'm going to just use that to keep this missile off me. Yeah, unfortunately 2 desynchronized missiles are one of the things that the cloak hack cycle does not completely counter. However, there I actually managed to get them synced up. Start getting some buffer upgrades. Hey, you have my weapons from earlier. Let's hit the shields here. Because this defense drone shoots down my flak, this effectively has 6 shield bubbles against my specific layout, which is a little frustrating. There we go. We need to upgrade our sensors at some point reasonably soon because I want to be able to mind control without manning that system. Nice try. Ooh, outpost. I recognize the background. Ignore that for the moment. I suspect I can switch it off before they completely break that system anyway. Yep. Doesn't look like we will be able to train our rock up as our pilot, but whatever. We have mind control counter anyway. Let's get that and that and this. Now here we need to get a crew kill to get a good reward, and those are quite frightening weapons, so we're probably just getting a low scrap reward and then leaving. That's fine. These repair stations still haven't been taken over. this also is a crew kill required to get better than low scrap. Sort of fight, not enough time event. This one's a little bit more doable, but I don't think I can be bothered to take the time to do it. I'll just blow them up. Since it doesn't make any difference in terms of whether I can reset hacks or anything like that, I might as well go here, here, there. What upgrade do I want? Let's get the engine buffer. Investigate and try to communicate peacefully. Oh cool, we get a last minute NG. Now let's do that. So we've got one dive, then we have to go to the base or we lose the run. We won't be able to reset the hack or whatever. Fuck you and your triple missile bullshit. Let's stick around here until our cloak is as near to being off cooldown as we can get it. That's a very irritating spot to be reported. That'll do. So we'll have to start phase 1 with these irritating people on my ship. NG, get out. Just dead. Well, bye, Butters. He was a dear friend. You. Animation finishes, we blow you up. Can't spend any of our scrap on anything now, but we might get enough from phase 2 to do something. Well, we'll at least be able to get enough to do this, although that's not a particularly useful upgrade. But we might be able to, like, upgrade our doors or something that would actually be helpful. Oh yeah, my rock is now out of position because we had that NG for a brief instant. This hack is actually kind of early because our chain laser slows our volley right down. I want to let you through so that I don't get a siphon bug. That way you have precisely one crew member left. Let's upgrade our piloting, I guess. I would send the NG to fix that, but regrettably, we do not have a Clumba. Doesn't really matter about me putting this person indoors. I don't have anyone to board me with. Does it count as a damageless flagship if I win this but lost an NG due to a medbay hack? I'm going to say yes because NGs feel no fear, but... Stealth weapons, keep firing. Fire a little early to make sure that we get these stupid missiles down. Woohoo! 0 damage flagship. So, streak is 64 now. That is a very good score. Well pleased with that. 3, 2, 1. The run of very strong ships will continue. So, I shall see you next time for NGC. Bye for now.